So that's me. I'm not a pop star.
Yeah.
I'm not a machine who can just like churn out these catchy hits all the time. Right?
You're not fucking with putting out shit that another nigga wrote. You're not fucking with that.
Hell no. Man, absolutely not, bro. Hell
So you're not jacking the reference tracks.
None of that.
The
None
team
of that.
of writers.
I don't want the writers because I like to tell my story, man. And so I only say that to say that's why it takes me a while to make albums, right? Because it takes me an hour to make a song, right? But I got to live life in between, so there's some content there, man. Because I don't know. I don't like when people don't evolve in their music.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite artists when I was in my 20s, if they sound the same way in their, because some of my favorite artists are my same age, they sound the same way in their 30s that they did in their 20s. I'm like, fam, I don't really want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear about you still in the club because now you look old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, what's your kids doing? What's your wife doing? What's your life like? What's your investments like?
Yo, we back. Another joint, man. We're All Set podcast, episode 164. Your boy Rich is in the building. I got the brothers with me.
Free is here. I'm back, fresh off the plane. Y'all know what's up. I'll let your boy. We got a special guest. Talk to him. Tell him who you are.
What's good, y'all? It's the one and only Gunn. I'm happy to be here this morning, fellas.
Yeah, happy to have you.
All right, man. I'm in the A. We in the A. We have a good time today. We have a good time today.
Of course. That's exactly what we do, man. We want to hear about your story, though, bro. Like, let us know, like, how'd you get your start? What you doing here? What's going on, man? Talk to us.
Yeah, no doubt. I can lean back.
Yeah. The mic gonna pick you up. Don't worry about it.
Shit, man. I'm from North Carolina, man. Durham, North Carolina. I've been doing.
Shout out to Durham.
Yeah, big up to Durham. I've been doing this hip hop thing for my whole life. Real talk. I started at 7 years old. Signed my first deal at 13. Had the opportunity to work with, some of my heroes. You know what I'm saying? Really started off as a battle rapper.
Oh, for real? Okay.
I'm most known, I guess, in my spaces as a battle rapper. I don't battle no more. That shit's different than when I was.
Quick question: when you was coming up, like, was there like a real scene in like the tribe? Because I used to go to like Chapel Hill, so I know it's like Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Durham is all kind of close.
It was a big.
It was heavy.
The 2000s, which was like kind of the peak of my battle rap era, it was a crazy scene, bro.
Okay.
Like we had Fonte from Little Brother, who most people know. Beast in battle rap. We had this cat Josie Moe, who legendary dude from East Durham. We had this cat Kazi. It was battles 7 days a week, organized battles for bread. Like it was a heavy lyricism scene, man.
So I seen the one clip Fonte on Math Hoffa was calling you a child prodigy and all type of shit.
Yeah, it's big up to Tay, man. Yeah, bro. I was battling. I was 11, 12 years old battling grown men. So
flat out.
Yeah, and chopping heads off. So
can we watch footage of that?
It's hella footage. Yeah, I'll send y'all something.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Man. It's a lot of footage.
11, 12 years old on what time?
In fact, my man who actually lived down here, he just sent me this clip from A&T. I went to T, and my freshman year, I was battling like just knocking like a line of dudes down. Pause. And Terrence J went to A&T with me. He emceed the battle, so it's like young me. Super young Terrence J, about 1,000 niggas on the yard at T just battling, bro. It was a dope time, man. So that's really where I began, is in battle rap. You know what I mean? And my mentors really helped me shape my songwriting style, and I pivoted out of battle rap probably around 20 years old.
Yeah.
So get into some of your mentors and what made you want to make that pivot?
Well, the first answer to answer the second question is, I mean, I didn't really see a long time future in battle rap. You know what I mean? Battle rap was just my way of gaining respect. You know what I mean? Like, I was a little kid, A, little light skinned kid, B, right? Not like a tough looking dude, right? Yeah. So, just being able to get on the mic, I had to show and prove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I always wanted to be a musician, an artist, songwriter. My first person I really worked with that helped me cultivate that was a producer named Mike City.
All right.
Mike City.
Where Mike from?
Mike's from Jersey. From South Jersey. Mike produced songs that everybody that's listening to this cast will know. One Woman Man by Dave Hollister. I Wish by Carl Thomas. Summer Rain by Carl Thomas.
Okay, real tune. Real
Sunshine
vibe.
Anderson. What's that song? Anyway, he did Michael Jackson, Brandy, Full Moon. Like, he's a dope R&B producer.
So he's a real right.
Yeah. He liked that. In fact, we was working together on. I was 11, 12 years old. was working on a project, and he called us. He's like, "Hey man, Puffy just called me. I got to go to LA. I'll be back though."
Yeah.
Never came back, bro. Never came back. He did the Carl Thomas joint, and it was just up from there, man. He did. Yeah. I mean, he's plaqued up. But working with him, I met Big Daddy Kane, who Kane lives in my hometown. Has lived in my hometown for, I don't know, since the 90s. You know what I mean?
I had no idea that.
A lot of rappers moved to Durham or to North Carolina back then because it was affordable. You know what I mean? And when when things start to slow down, you want to buy a crib, you want to have a family.
That make a lot of sense. I'm like, why is all the North Carolina niggas super barred up? Like North Carolina niggas do not play about the bars. It's a bar fest, like non-stop. Nothing but lyrical miracles coming out of it.
Lyrical spiritual miracles. Right. It's just part of it's New York influence because a lot of New York rappers moved there. And then in the 90s and 2000s, all we listened to was lyrical rap. It's colleges. So, that's naturally, it's like 12 HBCUs in North Carolina. So black folks from all over convene and bring those styles. But lyricism is the key. So Kane was one of the first people that mentored me, sort of taught me about songwriting, taught me about, being more than just a battle rapper. You know what I mean? Kane actually encouraged me to change my name. So at the time I was a kid, I was going by Baby J. And I said something about J Gunn in a rap, and he was like, "Bro, what's that?" I was like, "It's my real name." Kane was like, "Use that." Baby J, he's like, "Baby J gonna expire, bro. You gotta, so."
Yeah, it's an age limit on Baby J.
Yeah.
By the time you hit 25, Baby J is
like, come on, fam. Right. So big up to Kane, man. One of those people that helped me shape my songwriting. Knife Wonder is another one, man. When I was in high school, I did an album with Knife.
That's dope.
And Knife was like one of the first people I worked with that didn't really give a fuck that I could rap, right? Like he'd be like, everybody. Cool. He'd be like, everybody can rap, bro. Yeah. Everybody can rap. You write a song. And I remember I laid a joint at his he was recording in an apartment. Laid a joint. I just dropped 3/16s. Came back. He chopped up the hook and made this shit into a song and put a bridge on it, put some scratches on it, right? And like that was an eye-opening moment for me too, where it was like, the respect in battle rap is cool, but what's really gonna give you the longevity is
way more to a song than just some bars.
Yeah, man. So that's really what helped me make that pivot, bro.
Was did you find that like more difficult songwriting or with like battle rapping, like getting in front of somebody and talking your shit? What you feel like?
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard in the beginning, right? Because battle rap is all about punchlines, right? Like, and I was punchline heavy.
Yeah.
But in a song format, I mean, think about like. I ain't throwing nobody in the bus, but think about like a Cassidy, right? So Cassidy crazy with the punchlines, right? But over time, that shit gets exhausting when there's no story to tell, there's no depth in the music, you know what I mean? And it took me a while to really dig deep in to go into who I was as a person besides just like some wild ass punchline.
Yeah, I was listening to a drum like, oh, this nigga's really talking about his real life. Like, it was like a grown adult music type shit. Like, rapping about your kids, rapping about like, you know what I mean, positive shit is going on. And I mean, all right, son, talking some different shit. You could tell like this nigga's really actually rapping. Like, he's not just, because a lot of niggas they just talking, they just do what's going on. They rapping what's going on.
Right.
I shoot niggas, I sell work. They not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really rapping about their real life. And I'm like, it sound like he's really rapping about his actual life. I can fuck with that.
Yeah, and that's all my content, right?
Yeah.
And so this is a random ass reference, so bear with me. But I was watching the Amy Winehouse movie, and in the movie, so she does. I don't know if y'all know Amy. Y'all listen.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
Rehab.
So Amy's first album was this album called Frank, which only came out in the UK. It's her best album by far. And it blew up real big in the UK. And so her label was getting ready to, all right, now it's time for you to cross over to the US, right? And she walked out of the meeting. She was like, I got to go live some more life, right? She's like, I can't give y'all another album. I'm not a pop star, right? Yeah. And so that's me. I'm not a pop star.
Yeah.
I'm not a machine who can just like churn out these catchy hits all the time, right?
You're not fucking with putting out shit that another nigga wrote. You're not fucking with that.
Hell no. Absolutely not, bro.
So you're not jacking the reference tracks?
None of that.
The team of writers?
I don't want the writers because I like to tell my story, man. And so I only say that to say that's why it takes me a while to make albums, right? Because it takes me an hour to make a song, right? But I got to live life in between. So there's some content there, man. Because I don't know. I don't like when people don't evolve in their music.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite artists when I was in my 20s if they sound the same way in their, because some of my favorite artists are my same age, they sound the same way in their 30s that they did in their 20s. I'm like, fam, I don't really want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear about you still in the club because now you look old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, what's your kids doing? What's your wife doing? What's your life like? What's your investments like? Which I think Jay-Z did masterfully, bro.
Well, like, one of my favorite albums.
For sure.
But yeah, Jay ain't talking about the same shit he was talking about on Reasonable Doubt, right? And that's the point.
But it's crazy, bro. Reasonable still aged so beautifully. Like, I still listen to Reasonable a few times a week. Yeah. Like, for sure.
So many jewels.
Because there's so many gems on there.
I feel like for a hot second, Hov was stuck in a rut, but then he got comfortable with his age. Yeah. And he started really talking that shit.
That's why them two, it was like, I always say for like Kingdom Come, them like 2 joints after that, it was like, I was good on those. Those was pretty dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was trying to figure it out.
He was trying to figure it out.
But then once he embraced the old headness, like, y'all about to really fuck it, man.
Bro. You can't be young forever, man.
Exactly.
And the thing that I think people forget is that your audience growing up with you, right?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Your audience ain't 20 no more. You know what I mean? And it's a challenge in the youth-driven culture because all the labels and the marketing machine is trying to push shit to the 17, 18-year-olds. But shit, I think rap is in the best place it's ever been because people like Nas in their 50s keep dropping great music, and Jay and somebody like Ross, who's even in, I think Ross approaching 50, right? But still out here doing their thing, still being creative.
I was gonna ask you about that. Like, where do you feel like lyrical rap has a place in hip hop today?
Yeah, I think it's got his own lane, right? And it's like shit. I'm not always listening to lyrical rap. Let me be clear. Like, depending on the mood I'm in, right?
Yeah.
I really like Future's last album, right? So I'm gonna play.
I
play Future, right?
Yeah.
But and I think most people are that way. Like, if you go into the club or you go into a party or you at the gym, there's a particular type of music you want.
Absolutely.
But if I'm on this long flight back home, I want something that's got some food to it, some substance. And I think it's a lot of great lyrical rap right now.
So who's some of the lyrical artists outside yourself who you paying attention to, who you listening to right now?
Yeah, I like Vince Staples a lot.
Okay.
Vince Staples is fire. I like Mozzie. Been listening to a lot of his stuff. I like all the people we just talked about. That Nas, that run with Magic and King's Disease, I'm still running that back. That was a crazy run. I mean, Kendrick. Can't wait for Kendrick to put an album out. I think the beef was fun, and it showed us that he was still who he is. I'm excited to see what he dropped. It's a lot of dope people out here, man. I'm loving what the West Coast is doing. DJ Quick and Problem just put an album out that I just discovered on the plane here. That shit is fire, bro. Like, if you fuck with West Coast music and you came up listening to West Coast, and Problem is barred up. He's always been barred up, but mad features on the project. It's super dope.
That's what's up.
It's hella good music out.
Nah, this dope for real. It's a lot of niggas dropping. I seen Common and fucking
Pete Rock
dropped some shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I love that too, man.
All type of shit going on,
too, bro. Yeah, I mean, shit. LL Cool J just dropped the album, bro. Like, it's no age limit on this shit no more, which I think is fire. The 50th anniversary, I think, helped that.
Bring that back to the forefront.
Got all these artists that we consider old school that was like, they touring again now. They dropping new music. Busta Rhymes dropped a new album. Like, I mean, it's cool as hell to see the spectrum, and then you can go all the way down to the young Lotto and all of them, right? It's a big spectrum, big continuum.
So listen, let's get back to you though. You got a new album project you just put out.
Yeah,
correct.
Tell
us about that. Tell us the concept. You know what I'm saying? What you was trying to achieve with this album as far as with the messaging and what you were trying to convey. Let's get into that.
Yeah, man. My new album's called Game 7.
Okay.
Game 7 is really...
And it's available. Let the people know.
Game 7 is streaming everywhere. Okay, get it, stream it, run it up. Apple, Game Spotify, 7. Tidal, whatever you use.
Gunn,
Joshua Gunn, Game 7. Game 7 is really inspired by the energy of, I'm a sports fan from North Carolina, so basketball is like bigger than religion, you know what I'm saying, where I came from. And Game 7 is win or go home, right? And the type of energy that you have to approach a Game 7 with is the energy I approached this project with. I bet on myself, believed in myself, and went all in on it. You know what I mean? And so it's music inspired by my life, but it's also designed to inspire people who are going through that feeling, right? Like, man, I might be, if I lose this game, it might be over for me, right? Yeah. And so when you approach every day like that, like every day might be your last opportunity to do whatever it is, whether it's music, entertainment, your job, your career, your family, whatever you're striving towards. That Game 7 energy is what's gonna push you across the line. So
that's fire. I like that, man.
Yeah.
I'm about to I'm putting that in the pocket.
Yeah, Game 7 every day, man.
I mean, like, and I respect that message too, because one of my mottos is like, any day above ground is a good day, and that's just more so like, you never know when your last day gonna be, and like you said, and if you approach every day with the Game 7 mentality, like,
you can't lose, bro.
You can't lose. No, that's real. That's
lose.
valid.
You win or you learn from it, and you know, you never give up, right? Like Kobe was one of my favorite players. Everybody seen that Kobe interview where he's like, they're like, man, you up 2-0, right? He's like, job's not finished, right? Like, I'm not celebrating until I really win. And when you at that Game 7 moment, which I felt like I was at, right? Like, okay, either I'm gonna stop doing this music shit or I'm gonna win, right? And that's where I'm at.
Do you have a favorite track on a project, something that really stands out to you?
My favorite tracks change all the time. Okay. I performed City Winery in ATL last night, and Dreamer's Anthem was the favorite for me last night. The way that they connected with the crowd. Appreciate you, fam. You know, it's just, you know, that song for me is about the privilege that all of us have just from sitting here right now, because a lot of shit had to go right for us to be here, right? We all got homeboys who either locked up, dead, battling addiction, battling something else, right? And I was fortunate enough to dodge those bullets, right? Literally and figuratively to be here right now. So that Dreamer's Anthem is like, what if we didn't make it? I mean, what if a lot of shit went wrong and I wasn't here right now? And that really resonated with the room last night. So that's my favorite joint today.
That's a hard joint, so I ain't gonna front. I like on that shit, I fucked the overall vibes, because it was like you was all some positive shit, but you was still dragging your mink. Like, nah, I'm still in the six though, my nigga. Like, you're still getting money though, my nigga. Right. I went to pick up my daughter, but I'm in the joint. Like, I was like, I'm liking this nigga's energy.
Yeah, it's the M8, but it's picking up the baby, right? You know, I think that's important too, man. Shit, man. Some old school rapper was saying this. He was like, he was like, the kids don't respect the old school, and the response was like, because you looking old school, right? Like you can't show up dusty, right? You got
disconnect, bro.
Yeah, dude, man. You can't show up dusty.
If niggas not gonna respect it if you look like you fucked up.
Nah, look, man, nobody wants to be inspired by somebody they don't want to be.
This is the USA. They only love the winners, bro. If you didn't win, this is America, man. We only love the winners, man. If you don't look like a winner, if you ain't a winner, then it's just not going. The disconnect is always gonna be there with the youth. Niggas have to look up to you in a certain way. They gotta want
to be you, or have what you have, or live how you live.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's always gonna be a little bit of that. Plus, I'm a battle rapper at heart, right? So I gotta talk my shit, even if I'm trying to inspire you. You know what I mean? So, for sure, bro.
Talk to us about the production on the album.
Yeah, man. I got two of the best producers in the history of North Carolina to do the whole album. So, Gav Beats. If you from NC, you know Gav. Gav. On the other side of battle is beat battles. I don't know if y'all ever been to a beat battle. Beat battle culture was real big in North Carolina, where you would literally have producers battling, no lyrics, no rappers, battling, right, with beats. And Gav is the fucking undisputed champion, except for this other cat named JD. They were like the two kings of beat battles, and JD did the other half of the album. So, you know, originally I wanted JD to do the whole album, because JD and I have been working together a long time, but I talked to Gav, and Gav was in his bag with like a new sound where he's doing, because Gav can sing, he plays a million instruments. So instead of sampling, he's singing his own samples, right? And then flipping it to make it sound like it's an old record. Yeah. And so he sent me Push, which is the intro.
A lot of money too.
Oh yeah, Gav is a fucking genius, man. Big up to Gav. JD too, man. JD plays every instrument. So just having that synergy between the two of them, and they've got a little rivalry, right? They competitive with each other.
That's good.
So they kept trying to one up each other. So that was good for me, right? Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I'll send him something. I'll send JD something Gav did, and he'd be like, fuck that shit, take this. You know what I mean? Like, so it was almost a beat battle making the project, but it came together seamlessly, bro.
Speak to that synergy. I always tell people, like, I feel like some of the best projects in music usually have one producer, or like somebody who understands your sound, like Quincy and Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like, just any, like, you know, with the Heat Makers and Diplomats, you know what I mean?
That was an error.
You know what I mean? Just, when you have a certain producer and he understands your sounds, I feel like that brings the music to the next level, as opposed to just having a million different producers and you just sampling shit. Those albums don't usually stand the test of time. So
that's you know what that comes from, for me at least, is I'm gonna throw this back to Knife, which is interesting because I don't talk to Knife that much anymore, but he was integral in sort of me realizing that too, because the first album I really ever completed, Ninth and Crisis, did the whole album. And I just loved how we all worked together. I loved the fact that we would actually all be in the studio together. We wasn't sending shit back and forth like people do now. And you can hear that, I think, in the album. I think the audience can tell when people really vibing.
Absolutely.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah, so I like to work like that, man. Not that I won't take beats from people, but like if people are sending me beats, I'll listen to them, but I prefer to really sit down and let's make the project. You know what I mean? I'm an album-driven artist anyway, man, not just a single.
I agree 100%. I feel like I can tell when the artist and the producer, like when they
can feel it, right?
Together. Yeah, I mean, even like the artist might be talking to the producer, like, yo, where we at? And
like
all of that, like
that Just Blaze, Kanye, Blueprint energy, right? Like you know what I mean? That was a time, bro. Yeah. And I see people get back to that. You mentioned the Common and Pete Rock shit, like. That's cool as fuck. Dr. Dre and Marsha Ambrosius just did a project together that they literally just locked in at Dre crib for like 6 weeks and knocked out. And even on the R&B side, you could feel that they were really like, you know what I mean? They was putting in work together, and there's a kind of a marriage that happens with that. So that's the only way I want to do it, bro.
Yeah, nah. I was just going to add, like, on the flip side, too, how you mentioned Future, like, him and Metro, like, that album sounds like it goes together. Like, it's not just weird freestyle shit. Like,
right.
You know, that's like, they got a good synergy. So, like, I always appreciate when artists just, work with one sound, like people who understand their sound have that good connection, because I feel like that just brings for more quality music.
Yeah, man. And I think it's a lot of people that want that, right? You know what I mean? Like we was talking about aging a second ago. Hip hop is 50 years old now, so it's multiple generations of people listening to this shit, and there's some kids that's listening to it that maybe can't appreciate what we talking about. Yeah. But there's a whole lot of other people 25 and up that's like, I remember that Blueprint. I want something like that now, and I think that's why you're seeing this resurgence in those type of projects.
Fact.
Are there any producers out there that you would want to do like a project with, or just try something different with?
I got probably the same wish list as every lyrical rapper, bro. Like Pete Rock, Primo.
Pete Rock sure, I like what Pete Rock's doing.
Just Kanye, like everybody that's Q-Tip. Would love to work with Q-Tip. I like Metro though. I would love to do some shit with like a more of a trap sound or with some bars. Like I also like Big Crit's production. Crit is one of my favorite rappers, but an underrated producer. Cole, underrated producer, dope rapper. It's a lot of people. Probably the same wish list as every lyrical rapper you had up here. You know what I mean? Because quality is quality, man. Justice League, the other Justice League, not the one from North Carolina, but the production team. I love what they used to do for Jeezy and all that.
Oh, yeah. Justice League is fire. Oh my god,
they used to have some pain.
Man, they gave Rick Ross some shit back in the day,
bro. I actually, I don't know if I should say this shit on air, but I was working out of a studio down here a couple years ago, and I stumbled upon a folder that somebody had left on the drive of a whole bunch of unreleased Justice League beats, and I definitely tried to clear them shits, but they wanted a bag, bro. Yeah. So I dropped a couple freestyles over them shits though, for sure. I wanted like 10 of the joints in the folder. They got so much shit, man. I don't know where they at and what they doing, but I damn sure want to make an album out of that folder.
Get the bag, get tired of the game, and just keep it rolling.
Life be happening too, and I understand it. Yeah. Them motherfuckers are special, bro.
So as someone who's been, utilizing your pen since you was 11, do you write for other people? Have you got into that?
I've written for other people. I've written for both rappers and singers. You know what I mean?
Okay, so respect.
But most of the time I just focus on myself. Man. I will, if someone need a little help with something. One of the things I would like to do now is find a young artist to work with and kind of mentor. You know what I mean? Give back in terms of what some of the OGs did for me. You know what I mean? Because there is a young energy that I think is super dope that we could cultivate with a little bit more lyricism. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to write for a young artist.
Well, that's what's up. Any young artists, man.
I let me, man. I'm seriously looking for somebody to work with, man, because a lot of the shit that I hear is trash. Like a lot of shit that I hear directly, but the energy be right though. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, we can
Where are you? Are you still based in NC?
And I live in Phoenix now, man.
Okay.
I live out in the desert in Phoenix. And it's nice to escape the heat, come out to the A. I know it's probably hot to y'all, but it feels great out here to me, man. Right. It's like 120 every day in Phoenix right now.
Now, this shit cool. Like, I was just telling bro, I was just in Abu Dhabi a couple weeks ago, and it was 110 degrees.
Yeah.
It's just, like, disgusting.
The Abu Dhabi feeling in the summer is the Phoenix feeling right now.
I was like, I'll never do this shit again.
But the rest of the year, fam, like, after August is over.
Yeah, it ain't cool out. Like, it's all right.
Perfect, bro. Perfect.
I want to ask you a couple questions too, just about, you spoke about like a lot of the young shit you hear now. how do you feel about where hip hop has evolved too? Like I was in New York yesterday, and like drill rap is like dominating like that's what they into, and there's really not that much lyrical ability into that, like at all. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 100. You know what I mean? And then the messaging is kind of crazy too with that.
Yeah, bro. I before I lived in Phoenix, I was in Illinois for a little bit, and that's kind of the epicenter. Yeah. That's the epicenter of drill, right? Sure. And what was crazy to me is like I was there for 4 years, and in that short time, I ended up knowing a bunch of rappers that got killed, right? Like,
shit crazy.
They getting smoked.
Yeah, man. Like it was wild, bro. Like not that I knew them very well, but I'm interacting with them, and I check their YouTube video, and they talking about the ops, and the next week I'm like, damn, bro got killed, right? So. I think, like when in the 90s, y'all remember the 90s, we always used to say the phrase, keep it real, right? And people would say you need to live what you're rapping about. Yeah. I think this generation is taking that shit literally.
To a whole different ball game.
Right? It's taking it to and they're taking it too far, man. Like I don't think this shit was ever designed. In fact, hip hop's origin is to be the opposite of violence, right? It's the gangs in New York in the 70s. Hip hop is really what ended that beef, right? Yeah. Because instead of stabbing, they wasn't really shooting heavy back then, but stabbing or whatever to each other.
Baseball bats.
Yeah, right. Like the Warriors and shit. We making music and breakdancing or DJing, whatever.
Like, it was like the voice of the oppressed. You know what
I mean? That's what it's designed to be, man.
Message. But now it's just like, I'm smoking on your brother that just
smoking
got
on. Yeah, taking videos at the grave site and shit, man.
I think niggas dug up Pop Smoke grave
the other day.
Yeah, I saw that. On his birthday, was like
mad creepy and then it's
shit. Like, I don't understand. Like niggas keep interviewing the nigga who killed him. Like he got out because he was a youth. Like the whole shit is like disgusting.
He's talking crazy.
Some of these guys are fucking vultures too, man. That's the other part of the media.
The media is
fucking vultures, man.
Vlad.
God, Vlad, man.
Vlad, what's the nigga? Adam
Jumper.
No Jumper.
Oh my God.
They fucking vultures, man. They love to watch our culture destroy itself, bro.
Bro, they put the spotlight on niggas and just have niggas crash out on camera.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, bro. So I hate that shit. Ask me how I feel about that shit. I absolutely hate that shit, bro. Yeah. And I hate that it gets more clicks than the positive shit. You know what I mean? Like but it's like a train wreck, right? Like if you're driving down the street and it's a train wreck in front of you, you're going to watch it, right? Mm-hmm. And you're going to probably, if you film it on your phone, you're going to watch it over and over again. That's something that innately in human beings draws us to.
That's a fact.
Train wrecks, right? But I just hate to see it exploited to the level, and it's young black men mostly who died because of it, bro. And
I would, for sure, like, speaking back to the drill rap, like, I would say about 90% of them either done got shot, killed, or been to jail, like. It's almost like
man. It's like, come on, man.
They're looking at that shit as a rite of passage though. Like the little niggas, they're like, I catch it, I shoot a nigga, I rob a nigga, whatever. Right. I do a little bit at 18, whatever. I touch down at 27, I'm big. You know what I mean? Like that's how they looking at shit. You know what I'm saying? I clap a nigga when I'm 15, I touch down, I'm 25. I'm one of the biggest niggas in the streets. That's how they look at shit.
But it's so short term, man. So short term thinking because. It's a lot of drill rappers that ain't relevant no more, right? And they risked it all for that culture, right? So, but I think on the flip side, to answer your question about drill, and just like hip hop in general, you was in New York, it's drilled out. I remember, bruh, listening to music from Outkast was Atlanta to me, right? Mm-hmm. I learned about Atlanta from Outkast, right? Mm-hmm. The streets and shit they used to name, right? The MARTA, all of that shit was like Atlanta culture in the music. I learned about New York from Wu-Tang and Nas. The way Nas described Queensbridge, you really felt like you knew Queensbridge or Jay with Marcy. You can go on and on. But we've kind of lost that regionalism now, right? Yeah, every city sounds like every other city, right? Yeah. For a long time, everybody was trying to sound like New York, New York, where I was at. And one of the battles that we had was like, nah, man, we need to be ourselves. We need to tell our story. And we were inspired by Outkast in the South or 8 Ball MJG, Goody, like you know what I mean? Like Houston rap, you could tell they from Houston. Yeah. But it's hard to differentiate now, man. You can't even really tell where a rapper is from based on how their music sounds.
I hate now just like the South, like
but it's like, but
South,
it's just
this niggas all a nigga from Alabama sound like a nigga from wherever, and it's just
but even they making drill rap now, right? And some shit sound like it's from London, but it's from New York. You know what I mean? Like
the other thing too, like it's kind of they got a thing. It's like sexy drill now, so now it's just everybody just. it's like on drill beats where they just rapping about shorties. Which I guess how I rap when you talk about having sex and you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I'd rather that.
Shooting a nigga. I'd rather that.
Yeah, I'd rather that.
Like, geez,
yeah, no doubt, man. I'd rather that.
Let's get back to at least let's play with the ladies. You know what I mean? Like you want to be around 30 niggas.
Yeah,
sliding on niggas like that doesn't get tired.
That shit is whack, man.
Like for real.
You know, some of the beats be hard. I understand why that shit is relevant. Yeah. But it's just taking it too far, man. I hate to see people get killed over bullshit, bro.
Over dumb shit.
I mean, then it's inspiring tough shorties. You got shorties on the track talking about booming niggas.
Bro, they 12 years old.
But right? I will say, like, a lot of the, like, Bronx or, like, the women drill rappers, like, they actually can rap. Like, like they're, like, lyrically better than the niggas. Like, the niggas is most 9 times out of 10 are trash. Like I tell you, you know, I used to promote Kenzo B. But she can really rap. Like some of them actually have lyrical ability. The girls are like really rapping.
Women,
the niggas is just
women are lazy killing shit right now.
Yes,
bro.
And all arenas are rap.
In every arena,
keep it a buck.
Women,
I mean, the shorty drill rappers, they actually like really rapping. I'm like, she could spit. You know what I mean?
Women doing their thing, man. So fellas got to step it up.
They got to. For sure.
If you watching this or listening to this shit,
even right here in the city, Lotto out rapping all these niggas. B.
Oh yeah, Lotto crazy.
Lotto rapping circles around these niggas.
Lotto is crazy. Undeniably, bro. Like I remember. The Not Atlanta song.
I was just about to say, what's her name?
Amaretta.
She snapped on that. And
Amaretta been had bars. She got bars.
She can really rap. She can really rap better than niggas.
Snap.
You know what I mean?
That's a
like
fact.
for real.
And then Lotto was on the remix. I'm like, they spitting, bro.
They rapping circles around.
You can't deny. However you feel about the message, you can't deny that they got bars, bro. So yeah, big up Lotto, man.
Yeah. So listen, what we gonna do now? We are gonna do a quick pivot. Every episode, we got a segment called The Drip Report, The Flea Report. Okay. We're all Flea. I see you on camera. You clean. So we're going to pass the ball to you, Paul, so to speak, and we're going to let you talk about what's going on. What's the Drip Report from Jay Gunn? Talk to us.
Man, my Drip Report is going to talk about a trend I would love to see go away, man. It's going to be controversial, bro. It's going to probably get me banned from the podcast, man. So y'all forgive me, bro, but... It's the Crocs, bro. I gotta talk about Crocs for just a second, man.
Yeah,
I'm at the airport, bro, and I'm seeing grown men.
I hate Crocs.
I got
it for my little daughter.
It's cool at the crib if you want some cozy kicks, bro. But I'm like, fam, we going, and they got the little trinkets on the Crocs and shit. Yeah, Crocs got to go, man. Crocs
y'all niggas should
stop. Grown men with the trinkets and the Crocs.
With the trinkets on. It's crazy, bro.
I be seeing niggas at the gym with Crocs on.
Yeah, like, what are you doing, man?
Really serious.
You gotta go, man. I love y'all out there, man. But
just remind me of jail. I'm traumatized. I'm not wearing them.
Man, they look like this kitchen sneakers. You know when the cooks be working at the no slip.
Nasty joints.
Niggas with Crocs with the extra bedazzles is doing.
It's way too much, bro. Yeah, way too much. My man in front of me at the airport had his Star Wars joints on there and his what's the shit? What's the Pokemon? Like, fam, bro. I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it, fellas.
Yeah.
Not with it, man. So, yeah, Crocs. That's my Drip Report. It's on Crocs, man.
Well, shit, we coming back. Man, we about to take a break. We coming back second half. We're going to get into some police scumbaggery. Joe Biden stepping off. It's Kamala's time. Shit crazy.
Shit wild, bro.
Breezy's beating niggas up in Texas. Just a lot going on, man. We coming back, man. Holla.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We back. Second half. You already know we kick off every second half with elite scumbaggery. If you don't know what that is, that's when somebody does some scumbag shit, but they pull it off in elite fashion. So we gotta shout them out. This week's elite scumbag is Sean Kingston and his mom. They got indicted 6 counts federal for wire fraud. No, shit. All of them was wire fraud. Conspiracy and wire fraud. Apparently, Sean Kingston been lying about all type of shit. He just goes places and tells them like, yo, the wire is coming, don't worry. Gasses them up.
Crazy.
70-inch TV, big cribs, all type of shit. Like, he basically he's scamming with no back end. He just like all on his face, just like, yo, the bread is coming. I don't know what's going on. He owed jewelers shit. He owed bread all over the country, apparently.
But hey, I mean,
the feds came and got him and his mom.
Niggas keep giving him the shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's over there.
When you're famous, you get away with a lot of bullshit.
Your face card, man.
Yeah.
That's hey.
I guess he thought like it was just all Gucci. Like I guess he just felt it wasn't gonna come back on him somehow.
Yeah, he felt he was gonna just keep sliding, man. But
yeah,
Hey, big up to him for his long run.
He had a good run, man, but it just definitely looking like
he had a bunch of Lambos and shit. He was really out here
balling.
Hey, man.
He ain't have off one song. He had Nothing Since Beautiful Girls.
Beautiful Girls. Figured out how to hustle for years off that, man. Just not paying nobody.
Nothing.
Damn.
So Kingston's a scumbag. Shout out to him. Least scumbag of the week, man.
That's crazy.
You and your moms.
That's
they lock his moms up too. That's the crazy part. That's how you know his mom's with the shit.
His moms was definitely with the shit. Hey, man. Hold your head, Sean Kingston. Man.
Oh, man. All right, let's get into it, man. The biggest story of the week, for sure. Joe Biden, possibly dead, but we're not going to say it out loud, but I did. And he stepped off. Kamala's in the building. How y'all feel?
That's the best they could have did. And I really feel like they, I don't like how they knew Biden wasn't ready. I feel like they knew Biden wasn't right for about a year now. Like at least for the last 2 years. Like we've been seeing the signs. That's the bullshit.
I feel hoodwinked, B. I ain't gonna lie. I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? Just off the strength that if y'all knew y'all was doing this, don't give me this quiet step off and force me to fuck with Kamala, bro. I wanted to give you a real primary. Let people run against him. Give it like how it's supposed to be. You feel me? Yeah. Y'all just backdoor ushering in somebody. Now I must vote for her in order to defeat Trump. And I feel bamboozled, son.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like they subverted democracy. Like
this
ain't real, right? Is this the American way?
Yeah,
it can't be.
I need a primary.
I think this is unprecedented too, right?
Yeah,
I don't think this ever happened before, man. Where in the 100 days until the election, and the candidate steps down. I mean, it's a mess, bro. It's a mess, man. But,
and then, like you said, and then Kamala's just automatically the Democratic nominee. Like, how did we just get to that? Like, I understand. Like, that's the crazy shit.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I'd rather y'all niggas say, yo, look, we got 6 niggas, it's 100 days, we gonna put it together. You know what I'm saying? 2 months to figure it out.
I'm not necessarily anti-Kamala. I'm just like, where's my choices at, though?
Yeah.
We're supposed to get a couple niggas running, bro.
I think Kamala is gifted. She's talented. She's intelligent. She's a good candidate. But I also agree with, like, the democratic process. I think a lot of the donors were asking for that. A lot of the donors were like, yo, let's do a primary real quick, right?
Yeah.
Let's do a debate. Let's do something. Right? But
it would be nice.
They don't got enough time, so here we are, man.
Kamala got the most bread ever in history, though, in one day.
One day.
Black women really stepped up for her, too, man. I don't know if y'all knew about that, but they had a Black Women National Zoom call.
Yeah.
45,000 Black women showed up for that shit,
bro. That's crazy.
And all of them donated bread.
Yeah, she's a big AKA. It's different over there with them.
It's different, bro. It's different, man. So big up to her, man. You know, this shit just weird, bro. It's weird times.
I don't know. The race identity politics of Kamala. I don't know.
Talk about it.
I don't want to cause any, you know what I'm saying, get anybody in a tizzy, but it was just like, first she was Indian American. She was really denouncing being an FBA. Like, niggas like, well, her dad's Jamaican. Like, he's Indian, Jamaican. Like, I did my research. She does have a white husband, and I'm not against the interracial thing. I get all that. But
Jewish
husband.
You're not on your Dr. Umar?
Jewish husband.
Jewish, yeah, white Jewish. Let's be clear. So
you're not on your Dr. Umar?
I am on my Dr. Umar. I support Dr. Umar. I just don't know, like, is she super for the Black, community? I don't know.
I wouldn't call her super for the Black community. I wouldn't say all that.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of niggas I know people in Cali know a different Kamala. You know what I mean? For sure. So
I think she definitely needs to speak on her time as an AG and her record, and how true is it? Like, were you overly prosecuting niggas to death? Or
I think.
What did you identify back then as? Because she was on record, like, used to say you're Indian, you're not Black. They're not just Black.
She said that?
No. Something along those lines. Like, she identified as Indian American. That's all I'm saying.
She is Indian American as well as Black women, though, right? So she both. She's all of those things. Man.
Is she?
I think
she's not FBA. I can't really say that. I mean, if your dad's Jamaican. I mean, she was born here, so I got you. I feel you on that.
Yeah, it's complicated, man. But I think she's gonna have to speak to all of that.
Yeah,
I'll be interested to hear her talk about her record as Attorney General.
She got to speak on it. I feel like she should speak on it. Definitely stand up. Because I heard some people saying like it's overblown, out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? When you the AG of a whole state, you're gonna lock some niggas up.
That's part of
it. Part of the course. You know what I mean? Part of the game.
I think she was on the forefront of some prison reform too, though. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what she say about it. The truth is though, bro, as vice president, she really didn't get a chance to say shit. Right? Like,
I don't remember her speaking at all.
We don't really know enough about where her stances are. So I would like to see the Democratic Party talk about what they're gonna do rather than why they're not Trump, right?
Yeah, like,
but I can't really say that because honestly, I feel like I remember Al Gore being active. You know what I mean? Like I remember the time, like I just felt like he was just more involved. Like I remember the shit that he was. I mean, he was like real big on climate change and that whole thing. Like
the internet,
the internet and all that. So I just feel like,
but he had presidential aspirations from the jump, right?
Yeah,
and so I think that was back in a time where I think the political machines were preparing who the next candidate was going to be, right? So even the first George Bush was a CIA director. Then he was working with Reagan. It was kind of a known thing. He's going to be the Republican candidate, right? Al Gore, same thing. He ended up not winning, but we didn't really know what the Democrats were going to do next. You know what I mean? Even when Biden was vice president, we wasn't thinking he was going to be your guy. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know. Democrats got some soul searching to do, man.
I want to hear something other than I'm scared of Trump. Like, stop telling me like, yo, be scared of Trump and tell me what you're gonna do. Right.
Like, honestly, I think this is just a clear path for Trump to win the presidency. I don't think that.
You don't think Kamala could beat him?
No, absolutely not. They knew Biden couldn't beat him, and I don't think Kamala could beat him. I feel like at least with Kamala, they can have someone that can speak. Maybe she can articulate herself a little bit better because the way Biden was stumbling along his words.
Kamala's gonna be way better.
She's sharp. She's sharp.
Kamala's a fire public speaker.
Her debate skills are crazy too.
I would give her that.
She gonna cook in the debate.
That's, you know what I mean. I would rather wheel that out as opposed to Joe Biden. I get all that. But again, I don't know if white America, even some white Democratic women, are even ready for a black female president.
Yeah.
Not before Hillary. Like, you know what I mean? If anybody's going to do, I feel like it would have been Hillary. So and then it kind of just shows like they're panicking. Like, y'all niggas waste 100 days to find like, yo, it's really nasty. It was like right after the assassination, they seen Trump shit go out the window. He got the photo with his fist up with a bloody ear. They saw that. You know what I'm saying? They like, Trump's approval rate probably went up a couple points with that. Like, we're going to call a spade a spade.
But then his shit went right back down with that speech at the RNC. Like, what the fuck was he talking about? His shit went, he's shooting himself in the foot right again. He's calling Kamala all type of crazy shit. Like, I just think Trump is not as bulletproof as you think. He's already fucking up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think, it's not so much that Trump is bulletproof. It's so much that his base are like real fanatics of him. And like, they don't get
more than one vote?
Yeah, all right.
That's facts.
That's true.
That's
true. But I feel like I feel like he did want a smaller percentage with the bullet, and the fact that they don't want to vote for Kamala. They don't want to vote for a black woman president. I feel like they had a better chance.
People that never would have voted, that would have never touched Biden, was not going to vote. That's going to vote for Kamala just because she's that black woman.
I think you could see Kamala getting a lot of people off the bench. If y'all watched the thing at Clark, when the Breakfast Club was at Clark, did y'all see that?
No,
So mad college students, right, of voting age. I'm talking about by the hundreds standing up saying they're not going to vote for Joe Biden.
Yeah, I saw that. I was aware of that.
And I think that they're going to vote for Kamala. Right? I think so. There's a percentage of the population that was like, I'm probably going to stay home for this shit.
I'm not touching this shit.
That's going to show up, right? And so what remains to be seen though is how many, right? How many people actually get off the couch and go vote. But at least it's gonna be interesting. That's all.
I want to see them debate. Are they gonna? I
think Trump trying to duck the smoke, bro.
Yeah,
he's gonna try to duck the smoke because Kamala's a beast in the debate.
Trump went up there at the RNC just like saying stupid shit. I'm gonna bring the inflation down to zero. I'm gonna do he just says dumb shit, bro. That's literally impossible. Like, bro, do you even know what you're talking about? It sounds crazy, bro.
But it doesn't matter if he knows what he's talking about if people believe it, right? You know what I mean? Like it's like a.
That's all I be trying to say, like.
It's like a mega church pastor, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, they say, like, give me all your money and you'll get rich one day. God is going to give you money. People be like, all right, cool, bro. Knowing that's not how it works, right? But
yo, that's an amazing parallel. Because, I've spoken on the podcast before, like, this attributes of Trump that I do like. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? How he talks his shit, whatever. But like you said, sometimes the policies and shit he be talking about, then he'll lose me.
Yeah.
But again, the people who are like real, there's people that are wearing bandages on their
It's a fashion trend, bro.
Is like, yeah, I mean, like, Rich, Trump can say the sky is red, and niggas might say, you know what, I was looking at it from the left, and the shit kind of look red, bro.
A little tinted to me,
it's
bro.
A little tinted, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I feel like the MAGA Trump niggas, they can't be persuaded.
It's different. They're playing to Trump.
Yeah,
they're playing
to him.
And then I agree with you. There was a segment of like probably some black Democrats who was like, you know what, I'm gonna stay home. I'm gonna go for Kamala now, but I still think they might get canceled out by the people like. I don't know if I could go black woman. I'm gonna go over here.
It's gonna be
there's definitely some people saying I don't know if I can go black woman.
I'm gonna tell you what's tricky about American democracy too, bro. the voting, like people will talk a lot of shit, right? But the voting is private. When they get in that booth, and we saw that with Hillary, right? We saw a lot of women who were saying they were gonna vote for her,
not touching it.
And when they got in that booth, they closed that little curtain. They were like, nah, I can't see it, right? So I think it's gonna be interesting. Even the first Trump election, it was a lot of women who were like, yeah, Trump is a misogynist, Trump is a patriarch or whatever. But they went in there and checked that motherfucking box.
I don't know how it's gonna go with Kamala going overseas doing diplomatic shit. Like I don't know how that's gonna look for the country. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Like I mean,
think she can do it, man. I don't know. I think she can.
Is she gonna go to the Middle East where they don't even respect women and go tell another foreign leader what to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
there's just, and like I said, what Rich just said, there's still like there's a quiet majority of women that still look like that. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for a woman to be a leader, but like they respect that. Like, we make a lot of decisions on promotion. Like, there's still women that respect the hierarchy of men should be leading the country. That's all I'm saying. I do agree. There is a percentage that's gonna get off the couch and say, "Yo, fuck that, we getting Kamala in." She got the black women energized for sure, but I don't know, just the optics. Like, are we ready for that? I don't know if we're ready for that. I mean, Barack was a lot. I mean, we had to ease that way in. We had to go light skin.
And in many ways, we still dealing with the hangover of Barack being president, right?
Yeah,
in terms of the reaction to having that black president. Yes, so it's gonna be interesting, bro.
And like I said, racial shit. When we pivot to like the racial wars like that we kind of in right now is crazy. Like, look at what's going on with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Like, their two fan bases. Crazy. It's like almost impossible to like. I be telling you, you can like both. It don't gotta be. You know what I mean?
You can like both.
But then as a black man, you can. I always find myself still having to offend Angel Reese extra hard because I see like some of the white people that support Caitlin Clark who just came on board and don't really understand basketball. They just jump out the window and just promote false narratives about Angel Reese because they don't like a black man.
Because it be the way they choose to criticize. The shit they choose to criticize be some crazy racial shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's always
this is racism, bro. It's not nothing about basketball you really talking about.
Like she's a thug. I'm like, why y'all call her thug? Like, did she have a criminal record that I missed? Did she assault somebody? Did she go to jail?
That's also that media vulture shit though, man. They know that things that are divisive get clicks, right? Yeah. So they like, how much more divisive can we be rather than focusing on the game, right? Because sports is unifying, right? Yeah. If we just talking about who dropped 30 tonight, we don't have to talk about the race of that person, right? Yeah. But that's not gonna sell it. That's not gonna sell the game. But that's been going on since the Magic and Bird era. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Magic and Bird saved the NBA, not because Magic and Bird were the great players, which they were. Yeah. They saved the NBA because it was white versus black guy, right? Yeah. So it was like, they were both and nice. Boston and LA, you know what I mean? Like it was
more polarizing than that.
Super
polarizing. And I could imagine, like, if they were social media back then, all the types of shit these niggas would be saying, it would have been a frenzy.
Yeah, it'd been OD.
It'd have been OD. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, while we on the topic though, the All-Star, the WNBA All-Stars, spanked Team USA. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Committee needs to look at it. Add Clark, Reese, and Enrique. Like, what are we doing?
Why not, man?
Like, why not? I don't want to watch you, nigga. I don't want to watch Taraji. You're 48, bro. Yo, come on, my nigga. I don't want to watch Taraji. And from what I've seen, like, the guard player on Team USA, even though y'all probably gonna still win, it's shaky at best.
Look a little shaky. Yeah, and the world ain't playing, man. We seen that on the men's side. The world ain't playing, bro. So it's not a cakewalk like it used to be, man. So I would love to see the young players on the team be more exciting. You get more ratings. I mean, you can't deny Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are ratings gold. Like,
ratings put them on the team now. Put them on the team. Niggas thought we into racism when Caitlin Clark passed the ball to Reese in the WNBA. She scored. I was like, finally, like, niggas could just relax for 1 second.
All the problems were solved.
All the problems in that pass.
That's one thing I'm peeping about the international game, though. Niggas no longer fear us, man. When it comes to hoops, it's like we respect y'all, but we have to try to take our head off.
The last 5 MVPs was from overseas, right? We had Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, Luka should have been one.
Luka didn't get MVP?
Nah, he ain't get it. They gave it to Jokic. But it was Jokic, Giannis, and Embiid, right? That's right. And then, like, the top 3 niggas is all from Europe. SGA. So they already feel like we can get nice. And then, like you said, now you got niggas like Manute Ball and all that. They went back over to South Sudan. They invested that bread. We're going to get some points over here because y'all niggas is 7 foot. I mean, like, physically you can get you. We just got to get the fundamentals down.
And they got it, though.
And they got it.
They ball, bro. Yeah. Like, South Sudan might fuck them up. Are they qualifying for the Olympics?
Listen, I tell niggas there's 4 teams to look out for. Germany got 7 niggas in the league on there. Schroeder, them niggas. I feel like Schroeder go overseas and he just play like
he just turned into Kyrie Irving, right?
Yeah, he turned into Kyrie.
That's like all do. They say there's nobody more dangerous in an international play than a C-list NBA player. Them niggas, them nondescript fucking funny name niggas.
But you gotta remember too, like
it's over.
A part of that is like you got a lot of energy playing for your country, and like if you in the NBA, like whatever you could call them a C-list, if you was ever a starter, you were nice. You know what I mean? A lot of times, like you might have to play to like you might not be able to get your shots up because you playing on a team with two niggas that got $100 million contracts.
Facts.
You know, in the NBA, it's a lot of politics, entertainment, all of that good shit. But niggas is nice.
Fucking
like
Jonas Jerebko get you out there and get you 30, nigga.
Jose Alvarado was on Puerto Rico dropping 30 a night, killing niggas, busting ass. He's like leading the team. Jose Alvarado, Grand Theft Auto was out there looking like a motherfucker, like Isaiah Thomas. The Pistons out
there. The worst player in the NBA is better than every other basketball player
that you ever played against. They ever, bro.
You see them at the Y, they gonna cook your ass.
I was listening, like fuck that, like. I was just at Gersh yesterday. You know what I'm saying? In Brooklyn, that's like the summer league shit.
Yeah.
And I be forgetting like it's D1 niggas playing. So like score was like $130, $140, but niggas wasn't missing. You know what I'm saying?
They don't
like
miss.
These is D1 niggas. Niggas wasn't missing. Niggas was dunking on niggas. Like and these is niggas that's not in the league. You know what I mean? Trying to fight their way into the league.
Yeah. So might go overseas and
go overseas and get busy.
Ball,
bro. You know what I mean? Or it might have been a nigga, he was on a roster. You know, they be like, yo, he used to former play for the Raptors. Like you gotta if you made a roster, you nice. You made a roster, you sturdy. You sturdy. You sturdy. So I'm watching like, he's like forget how nice
some of these niggas be really filthy.
Yeah, really filthy.
It show you just how good like a LeBron really is, though, bro. Like it's levels to this shit. Cause
speak to that too, cause LeBron is 40 years old, 41, carrying these niggas,
carrying the team, man.
Coming up in the clutch and all that, like yo, y'all not gonna defile my good name.
Nah, I think it was Devin Booker said he cussed him out in the locker room after that South Sudan game. LeBron was like, bro, this is my last shit, bro. Don't fuck this up for me. I got to get a gold medal.
Yo, and honestly, LeBron, you could see it in his eyes. This is his last chance to win something. Let's keep it real. Yeah. Lakers not winning no fucking shit. No time. It's over. This is his last chance to win something.
Bronny was the chip. That matters. That was his last. That was his shit.
Yeah, we can get on. That's ill.
When we get the camera on a regular season game when Bronny passing me the ball, I'm cool. He's good. I think he's just said like, I got 4 chips.
This gold medal is his
last. Bronny throw the alley to his pops, or he throw an alley to Bronny. That's gonna
solidify for him. For him, that's like that's a nail in it.
But it's a wrap. Lakers ain't gonna win a championship.
Nah, it's over. I can't see the Lakers.
Long time, bro.
But Anthony Davis is looking like really him though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Brad don't put on weight.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Brad put on weight. Like Brad been on the real workout plan.
He look like he like
a lot of HGH.
Yeah, I can't say about it. We're not gonna put that on his jacket. Enough is I'm not
gonna
put that on Anthony Davis.
I don't believe in AD, bro. I got no faith. AD offseason AD be killing. Next thing you know, it's a torn ACL or some shit. And I'm not wishing that on him, but it just I ain't seen him play 82 games in a long time.
He go bad shoulder, little sprain knee.
He played like 70 games this season.
Did he?
Yeah, he was 30 last season. He was 30 last season. It was probably one of his best seasons in like 5 years.
I have to fact check.
He was 30. Nah, he was 30.
I'll give it to him. Maybe
he had no major injuries this year. He was out there.
Maybe he healed up, bro. Maybe he healed up, man. Because I mean, when he healthy,
he really like that. Because he can give you 30 and shut him sit down.
5-6 blocks, like it's gonna be nuts. They gonna need him though, because the world is coming, bro. The world is coming, man.
France, Germany, you gotta watch for them niggas, and Canada. Them 3, I feel like could give us a run for our money. Canada Canada is really like that. Like, don't let the exhibition game fool you. I feel like they just been filling them out and see what's going on. But they got niggas over there. SGA is a killer. I don't care what Jamal Murray, he heat up, go give you 40.
Jamal is
nasty.
I mean?
So like
Jamal is the forgotten piece of that Nuggets team every time, bro. Jamal is
every time. Like you niggas be talking jokers and then Jamal come light you right up.
Jamal give you 40, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro. I can't wait. I hate basketball off season, but I'm glad we got some good Olympics.
Yeah, we got some good Olympics, man.
Yeah, dude.
What's up with your man, Breezy? Richie wilding out, he jumping niggas.
Look, man, he's the toughest light skinned nigga that ever existed, man.
Yeah,
and it just is what it is, man. Yeah, Breezy Brisk gonna get into some shit, man. If y'all don't know, Brisk Brown was in Texas. Was like after a show or something, a fan or whatever tried to say what up to him. And apparently they exchanged words at another time in the past, and Chris Brown did not forget and set it on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown and his homies and his entourage set it on the nigga and his mans. I think the nigga's still in the hospital, B.
Hey man, praying for a speedy recovery.
I think that leave Chris Brown.
It's a big lawsuit on Chris Brown's neck. You know what I'm saying? With the biggest lawyer in Texas, they got the biggest lawyer in Texas on his back.
Chris, you gotta relax, bro.
When y'all see Chris, just shake his hand, tell him you appreciate his contribution to music, and keep it pushing.
Gotta relax, man. Y'all leave Chris alone, but Chris, you gotta relax too, bro. Got a lot to lose, my guy.
My son said, "I don't forget nothing."
How long ago was it? How long ago was it?
They ain't say how long ago the between the scuffles it was. Let me see if they say it. Let me see. Try to pull it up real fast.
You remember everything. You gotta relax, Chris, man. You got family, bro.
We'll be going through niggas' heads and say like, yo, fuck it, I'm not letting nothing go.
They be in their bag, they be in their mode, man. And they, they invincible. In that moment, they feel invincible. You know what I mean?
Niggas gotta slow down.
Got to, man. You gotta relax. What they say?
Yo, it said the nigga. So I guess the nigga tried to congratulate Chris on the show. And Chris said, like, all right, thanks, brother. And one of Chris's mans of them was like, yo, remember that nigga? We was beefing with.
So they set him up.
Yeah, Chris Brown said, hold on, nah.
I want to spin out or crash out.
Get your man out your entourage.
Yeah, like what type
of supposed to be sending me on the crash out mission, man.
If anything,
I'm the breadwinner.
Yeah, if anything,
if you remember,
the nigga for me.
Right. Let me keep going, man.
And then let me know what he did after the fact. You do the dumb shit.
Me going
and then be like, yo,
man.
That was a spicy.
Between 7 and 10 niggas snuffed them, jumped them. Someone named Hood Boss threw a chair at his head. Yeah.
That shit wild.
You got niggas around them named Hood Boss?
Yeah. 4 niggas filed police report, man. They seeking $50 million in damages, man.
Yeah.
Damn, Breezy.
What happens when you get violent? You just gotta slow down.
Breezy, relax, my guy.
Niggas gotta chill, man.
Yeah, you don't want people around you that's gonna send you into no shit like that, man. Especially if you the guy, right? You the breadwinner.
You the guy, bro.
You know what I mean?
And they said Jay Prince and Drake done got Not Like Us banned in Texas. They can't play that shit in Houston at all.
Jay Prince still the boogeyman, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm tired of him Not Like Us anyway, so
I still ain't tired of it yet, bro. I'm still not tired of it.
Oh, you not? You still like that?
I still wake up some mornings, just throw that shit on.
I can't start with it.
Beefing with Drake on the way to
I can't start with it Not Like Us. I can't. The beat is just it's just too much. Like y'all niggas drag.
Wait till homecoming season, bro. It's about to be everywhere.
Oh man, college football season. They gonna go crazy to that.
Out, bro.
That shit gonna be everywhere.
Every HBCU band gonna play it. It's Yeah, it's not done yet, bro. It's not done. Unfortunately. Not done, bro.
Unfortunately.
Hey, Drake. I heard you like him young.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I ain't tired of it yet, though, bro. So at least get through the fall. You'll be all right.
Don't get to our favorite segment?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's wrap
join up. No, at We're All Set, we got a segment called We're All Set, where we say what we not feeling, what we not jacking, what we want done away with, at least for this week, what we want packed the fuck up.
We start this off, man. I want to start it off. I ain't even mean to cut you off. I want to get right into it.
Go ahead.
I'm all set on Delta, bum ass niggas. I consider myself as a professional traveler, right? Like I keep telling y'all,
professional traveler.
I've been telling y'all, a professional podcast, professional traveler. I've been telling y'all niggas Delta is trash for the last 4 years. It's not really like that. When you go outside the country and you go to global places, you go to the world, you know what I mean? Because I'm from planet Earth, and when you see other places, you understand that like Delta is really mediocre. They got terrible customer service. So recently, over the weekend, they had like a little outage. American Airlines was affected. United was affected. Even Frontier Southwest. Them niggas was back up and running in a couple hours. I got niggas that's still stranded in North Carolina and all the places all over the country that was trying to wait on Delta flights, and they couldn't get where they need to be. Bro had a performance. His bandmates couldn't get on the
bandmates couldn't even get to the show. I had to perform in the A without my singers, without my backgrounds. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Fuck Delta.
And then and then you fake elitist niggas. Now I get it. Like if you taking a long flight, we was talking off camera. I want to be comfortable. I want to be in first class. I want to be lounge. I want to lay back. I want to bet on my seat. I want all of that shit. There's airlines that have that 10 times or whatever Delta One you think Delta One is. And on top of that, if it's under 2 hours, get me there. Because you know what? I had to jump on a Frontier joint. They got business class now. Good big seat, pause, it's comfortable. 2-hour flight or less. I'm jumping on that joint for $60. That is just crazy. And I got there where I needed to be. And some niggas is still in line arguing. Delta got an 8-hour phone. Niggas is still, yo. I was just at the airport. Niggas is still asleep. Niggas is sleeping outside there. I'm waiting on my Delta flight. All right, you gonna keep waiting, bro. Get on that joint, bro. I'm getting on Frontier.
Y'all better stop acting like y'all too good for Frontier.
Yeah, you Delta. I'm arguing with somebody right now in the DM. She like, why you making it seem like Delta only got canceled? My cousin last month was on JetBlue and she got delayed. I'm like, shut up, nigga. That happens to every airline. But we talking about Delta hasn't recovered from a Friday outage. They still backed up. If you call Delta right now, they're gonna tell you 8 hours phone wait. That's insane. Like, get this shit together, B. Y'all niggas is whack for that, B. There's no excuse for y'all to charge these prices and for y'all people to be carrying along telling me like, yo, I only fly Delta and all that other good shit, even though the Sky Miles is worth like half a penny. Shit ain't really shit.
Sky Miles ain't worth shit.
Great. They not worth shit.
Customer
get
service.
Get your Virgin Air. You get your Virgin points and your KLMs and your Qatar points, your Avios. You know what I'm saying? If you know what that is, you'll see them shits go a lot further. So again, Delta, I'm all set on y'all. And niggas gotta do better. Y'all looking crazy. I had to take Frontier and they got me here and I was on business. Shout to them, man. That's what I'm all set on.
I'm with it. I'm with it, bro.
There you go. What you all set on?
Shit, man. I'm all set on the bullshit, bro. Like, I'm all set on having conversations that don't have any substance or meaning, man. I'm all set on. I'm all set on. Come on, go ahead.
Oh my God, yo. I don't like talking to niggas. First of all, I just want to say that I would wish, like, I was on the other. I don't even like when my phone ring no more. I don't even want to talk to y'all niggas. Please stop calling me with frivolous shit. I don't want to gossip. If it's not about no breach, and I don't mean to sound crazy, but like if it's not about some real business, I don't want you can text me. Like please, I'll take a text. Like, you know what I mean? And you'll know by my response, like, yo, we're gonna keep this shit short. Do not call me with the dumb shit.
Don't call me with
I don't even have the bandwidth for that no more.
I ain't got the energy for it, man. For real. Charlamagne got a new book out called what's the shit called? Anyway, it's about the death of small talk. And I listened to that shit on the plane. That's my new energy, man. Like, I don't got time for small talk, bro. I don't want to talk about, hey, how's the weather, man? Fuck that shit, bro. Let's get to something substantive. We got limited time. All of us are busy. We got limited time on the planet Earth in general. Let's talk about some real shit. Let's talk about something meaningful.
Yes.
And that's what I want around me, man. If you ain't on that, it's all good. It's all love. No hard feelings, but I ain't got time for that.
I'm just not answering your phone. I'm going to text you. And I want to add that, too. Only niggas who allowed to call me for dumb shit is my daughter. And she can know about it, too. She know my mom. She can call me. I miss you when you come get you. I already told you. You with grandma, sit down, be out here. That's the only person I want calling me for dumb shit. The rest of you niggas don't call me, text me, please. I can't do it. I don't have the energy.
I'm all set on the bullshit.
That shit is crazy.
Shit, B. I'm gonna keep this shit simple, man. I'm all set on Devin Booker, man.
Come on, man. It's not simple. We gotta talk about that.
I'm all set on Book, man. I just like, what's up, bro? Like, you was one of them. Like, I felt like I really had a lot of faith in Book when you took Phoenix to the finals with Prince. I really championed you, bro. And now you out here looking just pedestrian as fuck.
So it's Tatum.
We need Book to step up. I'm a Suns fan.
Then when you getting around these other niggas, you getting around and then you here on the pedestal with the best of the best niggas, and you looking like a role player, bro. Nasty work.
You claim to be the next Kobe. That was his thing. Yeah, Kobe name on his shoes and all that. Kobe would never do this, man.
Come on, Kobe would never.
Come on, Book. We need you, bro.
You out there letting niggas from Sudan bake you.
Come on, man. Come on, Book.
I'm only feeling the dark skin niggas impact pause. Like niggas like LeBron, niggas like me and my son Ant-Man. The rest of you niggas, Anthony Davis is holding down. With the rest of you niggas, like I felt like I was watching the game for like 20 minutes. I forgot Tatum was out there. I'm like, this nigga's just in the way.
Disappears, bro. He disappeared in NBA Finals 2 in a row. And we ain't talking enough about that. Dark
skin niggas is back, man. Shout out to
Book, hold us down, D.
I want to shout out Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown have a good summer.
I ain't gonna lie. Tatum low-key backpedaled his way into a chip. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, like, come
Tatum
on.
Low-key kind of
backpedaled into that. No cap.
Jaylen Brown carried him man for the chip, and he low-key got away with that.
Yeah, he like the third best nigga on the team. For real, you could have went Jalen, Drew Tatum, and I'm gonna argue that.
Come on,
like, come on, his way into
and they should have put Jalen on the Olympics, man. But
fuck Nike. That's why y'all niggas stock falling all year. Y'all niggas down 30%. You don't think I know what's going on, nigga? Y'all niggas, he taking all dinosaurs out the portfolio too.
Nothing but a retro going on for Nike.
That's all.
That's all I'm doing is retros. You know what I mean?
But how long are y'all gonna keep retroing us to death?
You can't retro us to death. def.
Like,
facts.
come on, bro. Like, yeah,
sneaker game done dried up, bro.
Like, I like that classic. You can always go a good penny, good 2, 3 retro, but like, come on, y'all gotta give me some innovative. That's why I told niggas Adidas basketball. Y'all niggas, they got Yeezy designs, and they ain't doing what the fuck they supposed to.
They just ran off with
a lot of the retros are nasty with pants now.
Yes, bro. They don't sit this and like I just told my man. I know we supposed to clip rap this. I dead ass just had this conversation. I was like, yo. Really, the retros is they thrive in the summer because you could go shorts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? A lot, especially with a lot of the bulky look. So it's like you can only do but so much.
Damn near 40 grown men with the pants with the penny foams. I mean,
Hey, hold on. I got the foams on. What you going?
I don't want to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You can't do it, man.
You got on athletes. Like, foams
sweat
is cool. All right, that's one thing. Yeah. Jeans over your foams.
Oh, no, hell no. No jeans and foams. No.
It's like, I can't
most of the retros you can't wear with jeans. Most of the retros.
I can't go on a date with this shit on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to look crazy.
But that's what we just say, Rich, take them to the store, make sure you show them the lows. I told y'all niggas last episode, expand your shit. Y'all got to say when y'all spend all that money, expand, get you some lows, get you some hard bottoms, big. I mean, we all getting older. We grew up on Jordans. You done had every Nike. How many times you going to get the same one?
Nah, that's real.
I mean, you got to expand y'all look. You know what I mean? I love Jordans and all that good shit just as much as the next nigga, but you know what I mean? If you got on jeans,
I'm with you on the
shit gotta look right,
I'm with you on the retro and shit to death too, because they done dropped the same fours. The same
shit.
They done dropped the same fours in a slightly different shade of blue. Come on, 4 summers in a row.
How many times did they? Yo,
you should have them shits already in your closet.
Yeah, they be like, this the military blue and this the Dallas Cowboys blue.
They dropped the ones in 94. They dropped them in 87, 94. When we was in high school, like 03, and then I feel like for 6 years they dropped black, red and white, and white and black and blue ones for every other month. Any variation.
It's been a constant money grab.
Like it's disgusting. Like I'm offended that Nike would just get that label.
How many black and red shoes does one person need, bro?
Like y'all done dropped the 11s.
Patent leather.
Y'all done gave us some Space Jams. How many times y'all go Space Jam?
I was so disappointed in the Jordan 11 is my favorite shoe.
Mine too.
I hate the fucking fact that they done dropped that shit every year.
It took the thrill out of it.
They took it out of it, bro.
Low top nasties.
Everybody got the fucking.
I dropped like I was just back home and I said one of the homies had on the white and black one. So I'm like, oh, they got leather. He was like, oh yeah, these was the ice cream, the Neapolitan ice cream versions that came out and for Christmas. Like they did crazy. Instead of mesh, like I had to Google like make sure you don't got no fake shit on, but they did it like instead of the mesh white, they just made it leather and then made like a little pink underneath. So it was like. All right, it's a little variation. Like,
the all leather is hard, but it's such a minor tweak that it's like, come on, fam. Like,
come on.
We can do better.
Give me a new. I just want a new design, like
something new that's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying like Nike. Look at Devin Booker's shoes. It's terrible. It's like they just gave a nigga Air Force One with a little sleeve.
All nigga new shit is just like a knockoff Kobe.
Knockoff Kobe. Knockoff KD.
No, I feel like Ant-Man got the shoe of the year. You know what I mean? As far as basketball, but I'm still him and Harden. That's what I'm standing by that.
You Adidas all day, huh?
Nah, I'm not Adidas. This is my first pair of Adidas in probably 20 years.
Okay, so
you know what I mean? I like
you just like the that's the ants?
Yeah, these are Ant-Mans for sure.
Kind of hard, bro.
I like them joints. So like that's it.
And the future of the league, man.
He the future. I like his energy. I like what's going on.
I hate to break it to you though, bro. I think he's gonna eventually go to Nike though.
Why?
Everybody goes to Nike, bro.
Adidas is giving them pain.
The Adidas is like the entry level. You know what I mean?
I can't say that. Once he get that, look how Harden been on Adidas. He got 9, and his best shoe was last year.
Harden ain't really him though, man.
I don't think anybody is anybody buying them shits. I never seen a nigga live action with a pair of Hardens on.
Yeah, I ain't never really
seen that.
James Harden is not him.
Niggas is wearing the Ant-Man. Like I've seen niggas wearing
niggas in the Ant-Man.
Yeah, the Ants kind of went crazy. Ants kind of went crazy.
All right,
Ants kind of went crazy this year.
I will say this because I got my girl cousin, so I be still fake going to events. Like niggas is balling in the Hardens. Like I'm not gonna say niggas is wearing them. Like they haven't we're not there yet. They're not like do the right thing. You stepped on my Hardens. Slow down. But like niggas is like as far as like balling in them, and I try.
It's a lot of shoes that niggas hoop in though. It's like the LeBrons. A lot of niggas hoop in the LeBrons, but you ain't really like.
I actually wearing those.
Niggas not wearing. I seen niggas wearing the Ant-Mans. That's why I will say that I have seen a bunch of niggas.
I think Ant is the future. That's why I think he'll go to Nike eventually, bro.
Nike gotta do
Nike
something.
Get off. If you the face of the league, Nike gonna bring you a bag, bro. That's just how.
You don't think Adidas's bag is there now? I think Adidas can give you a just as big a bag.
I don't know, bro. Think about Kobe, man.
I think Adidas so desperate.
Kobe jumped ship once he became him. You know what I mean? Like
I feel like Adidas desperate though. They don't got nobody over there. They gonna throw in everything they can.
Yeah. They'd be smart if they do. But yeah, I think Nike gonna eventually be where he go.
Word though, B. That's the show, man. Jay, thanks for pulling up.
Hey,
man.
appreciate y'all, man. Love, bro. Yeah, for
man,
sure.
Love, B.
Appreciate y'all, man. This shit was
Much
dope.
success in the future, man.
Thank you, bro. Get Game 7 streaming everywhere.
You already Game 7, Jay Gunn on all platforms. Tap the fuck in. What's your IG? Tell you
at Jay Gunn is better.
Okay, there
2
you
N's,
go.
No S, no Z. Jay Gunn is better.
Hello.
You already know. Shop with us. AllSetPod.store. Get you a mug. Get you a tea. Get all that good shit we selling you.
Yeah.
Holla.
Yeah.
Shit was dope, fellas.
Appreciate it.